Alright, yeah, boys, we're back on another video. So as y'all see, we're literally back on our powerlifting grind. We have gotten so much stronger on deadlifts. It's actually crazy because I still don't understand how I got stronger on deadlifts when I stopped deadlifting and I just came back recently and I just like all of a sudden just got stronger. I don't know, but we got stronger on deadlifts. Today we worked our way up to like what 375 for. I think it was 375 for one. And then we did 365 for 4 or 5 reps. I don't remember. It's like 4 or 5, one of them. Then we did 330 for, what was it, 4 sets of 5? 3 sets of 5? So, 3 sets of 5, yeah, of 335. So, we went absolutely crazy right here, guys. This is 375, y'all, and this is moving like easy. Like, this is a baby weight, bro. I remember the days where I couldn't even do 365. You know what I mean? So, the fact that is moving like that is freaking amazing. Getting stronger. 365 right here. You know, be doing reps for it. You know what I mean? This used to be my PR back in the beginning of the year, y'all. Crazy to believe, right? This used to be my PR back in the beginning of the year, like January, like February and March time. You know what I mean? This used to be my PR. So we got in crazy stronger. We're repping that out for 5 reps. So easy money. You know what I'm saying? We are getting stronger, you know what I'm saying? Also, I don't know if I told y'all, but we're probably going to be competing in November again. Probably. I don't know if I am because I'm going to be going to college in Kansas for powerlifting. So that's something for another video. But I don't know if I should compete or not because I'm going to be going to college in January in Kansas for powerlifting school. So I don't know. We're gonna see, but we're so locked in, y'all. Back on our powerlifting grind. You know what I'm saying? We got stronger. You know what I mean? Right here with bench, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Bench absolutely felt terrible, and it felt terrible because deadlifts is like literally it takes a whole toll on your freaking CNS, bro. Such a nervous system. So I don't know what made me think to do deadlift first instead of bench first because I actually don't know. I was supposed to do 205 for 3 sets of 3, which should be easy, but I was only able to do it for 2 reps today, and that's just because I'm so fatigued from deadlift. So I ended up dropping it down to 190. 190, it was 190, and I did 190 for 3 sets of 5. And I'm going back to wide grip, y'all. If y'all don't know, when I first did powerlifting, I used to do very wide grip. I could go back to the later videos. I used to do wide grip, but after that, I stopped powerlifting because I got injured. I went back to wide grip, not wide grip, close grip. You know what I mean? I feel stronger in close grip, I'll admit, but wide grip is way better than close grip, especially in powerlifting. You're gonna feel stronger in wide grip, right? Not wide grip, close grip, because that's just natural for you, right? But as you go wide grip, you keep practicing. Eventually, bro, wide grip is gonna feel like, you know what I mean, the normal, and you're gonna feel stronger than you did on close grip. Trust me. Wide grip is always better than close grip. You just have to be consistent with it and just keep doing it. Also, yeah, 80s. If y'all don't know, my incline max is 90 pounds. So this is what I was saying. When deadlifts takes a whole toll on your whole body and the fatigueness. The fact that I was only able to do 80 for 2 reps is actually insane. I had to drop it down to all the way to 70. That's 10 pounds less. That is actually insane. So I think next time we're gonna do bench first, then deadlift. Bench should be slight, you know what I mean? And the deadlifts, that's where all my energy is gonna go into, you know what I mean? And then we just have finished off, you know what I mean, the lift off with some pec flies. This is an accessory. If y'all don't know powerlifting is accessories, so you got your main lifts. So let's say you do, I did bench and deadlift today, so bench deadlift, and then you got accessories, which would be like, if it's bench day, you know what I mean, you would do like a chest workout, you know what I mean? I did incline, and I did pec flies, you know what I mean, for the normal 2 sets of failure. Duh, that's never gonna change, no matter what. You know what I mean? And I did 2 back exercises. I did the lat pull down machine, which y'all see right now. I'm hella fatigued. And then I did the little row machine, but my camera died, so I couldn't record that for y'all. But yeah, y'all, that was the whole lift, y'all. You know what I mean? I'll give this lift like honestly like a 7 low key, only because of deadlift. I went absolutely crazy on deadlifts, y'all. Absolutely crazy. We're getting stronger. Today I was debating on should I pull 4 or 5 for a single, but I was like, it's not our program. There's no point. We all know I could do 4 or 5. My max right now is like 425, 430. So there's literally no point in even doing it. Stick to program and then go for the crazy PRs later in the weeks. But that's the end of the lift, y'all. We got a crazy pump too. I'll see y'all boys in the next one, man.
Can you state for the court any pre-existing opinion, any at all, that you may hold for the defendant, Frank Castle?
You mean the Punisher? I think he's an animal.
You hear that? Outside. That is the roar of the jungle, counselor. I read it now. For Christ's sake. I think I had the system take care of the rest. Oh, you and your goddamn system. You and your goddamn system. Christ! So what now? Every day Bullseye goes to the chow hall, eats his slop. You know he gets to breathe the same air that you breathe. You feel good about that? He got life!